And we are here. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Greyhawk channel, where we are playing the Old Faith. Gotta love it. Tons of fun. Great group of girls. Great group. We'll play some music, so it's not completely quiet by myself in this soundscape of Hellish Rebuke. Make sure our sound is doing well. I hope everyone's been doing great since we have been gone. We have wonderful news today. The wonderful news is our wonderful Fern has returned. Our wonderful darling Fern has returned to the party. You know we've missed her. We've missed her so much, and we're so happy to have her here. Speaking of my wonderful cast and crew, I'm going to go around real quick, tell everyone who you are and who you're playing today. We'll hit sponsors, and we'll go right into the previously. Starting today, we are going to be going where we always do with the marvelous master of just about anything she puts her hands on. Definitely sleep deprived today, but we're so excited that we have her anyways. The reason we all have the matching bracelets, the Biffle bracelets.
I forgot mine.
Go get it! Go get it!
You gotta get it! You gotta get it!
I said it out even. I said
I wore mine so much that I've actually caused the inside buttons to tarnish, and I have to clean them.
Wonderful. Well, Casey.
Hi, I'm Casey, KCH on social media. You can follow me over on the Twitters, where I will post up on the header where I am, where you can find me. Today, however, I will be playing Eunice, aka E, the Halfling Barbadger.
Yay, yay. Next up we have the marvelous, the wonderful, the super sneaky, the fresh microphone having dear Mackenzie.
I have a tasty new mic and I hope it sounds good, y'all. Anyways, hi, I'm Mackenzie Lane D on Twitter, and I will be playing Maven Snowborn, our resident sneaky little ranger, or Gloomstalker ranger, who hopefully will hit all her shots today.
And none of her party members.
Hope. My luck has to run out at some point, Bree. I'm terrified.
Yeah, your luck does. Ooh, that's gonna mess everything up.
Hey, Greyhawkers. 17 months and I chose to share it with the foxiest ladies streaming on a Friday night. Smiley face. Happy gaming, my
I
friends.
have no control over myself. Next up on the list, as you already know, I'm all beyond excited. We've missed her to bits. She's been lost in the Feywild for so long. Our darling Fran.
Hi, everybody. I'm Fran. I play Fern, the Furbolg nature cleric.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Our big soft baby. Our soft baby is back. Wonderful. Last but not least, our not so fuzzy mom, our very scaly girl, our darling Zelda.
Hi, I'm Zelda, at Zelda Android on Twitter, and I play Koriko, who is a slightly Russian mother of apparently drug making. Apparently we make drugs here, and she is a lizard folk witch, homebrew race. The race isn't homebrew, I don't think. Maybe it is. I keep saying homebrew race, homebrew class. I think it's just the class, but I'm not 100% sure. And her always darling Fribby, her giant toad frog boy.
I love that you don't actually know what you're playing. You're just playing it. That's powerful.
I'm just doing it.
It's great. And thank you so much, Solus, for subscribing 17 months. Happy you're here on this wonderful Friday night with us. I always forget my days of the week. I just know it's Old Faith night. We're going to slide into our sponsors real quick. And speaking of the subscription, thank you so much to our Patreon supporters and subscribers. We love you all so much. Hey there, Geek Dice. We always love our supporters and our subscribers. Thanks to you, we are able to play so many games, get all of it looking beautiful. You know, we appreciate you so much, and because we appreciate you so much, you have access to our private Discord channels. You also have special discounts for websites like Rue Inc., our mistress of maps, one of the most talented cartographers there is just in the world. You can watch her hand inking some beautiful maps over on her Twitter account. But if you are supporting us, you get special discounts to her website where you can get maps and merch and all sorts of goodies. We also offer some wonderful discounts to Cantrip Candles, the RPG-inspired candle company. And as you see, Casey is reaching over because she is our mistress of the candles. What are we smelling like today, Casey?
Today, well, since we know that we're going into a sewer dungeon, I have opted to combine the scents of Stone Moss Chapel, which is notes of moss, stone, and soil, with Dungeon Depths, which is notes of dust, stone, and water.
If that is not the coolest sounding candle, I don't know what to tell you guys. If you want your dungeons to smell like your dragons and vice versa, definitely check out Cantrip Candles using our discount code. It's great. If you watch us playing today and you're wondering how we can get all across the country to sit, well, and countries, I guess we have a Canadian. It's fine. You want to know how we're able to play all across the world together here on the Greyhawk channel? We are sponsored by Roll20, roll20.net. It is a free browser-based website where you can play Dungeons & Dragons or any system available. I play Cypher system games on here, and I know a lot of folks play a lot of other really awesome systems. You can upload your own maps, music, and all of that good stuff on there. You can sign up for a free account at any time at roll20.net/start/Greyhawk. It's a lot of fun. We really hope to see you playing some games soon. You'll also see some beautiful maps while we are playing today. That is from our official map sponsor, Heroic Maps. You can go check out their maps. They have over 300 available maps for you right now as we speak. They're horrifying, beautiful, stunning, and great. I can only... I'm trying to do sponsors, guys. Our private chat is discussing the secret Canadian we have in the group. Just listen, you'll eventually hear her say it. Say the Canadian words that sound very Canadian. But yeah, check out Heroic Maps. Great prices, wonderful maps, awesome to look at. If you are not so much an online person and Sling and Dice is more your speed, check out Tabletop Loot. They have been our longest sponsors of the channel. They're a great company with some great folks running it, have some awesome dice to check out, and you get 15% off your order using coupon code Greyhawk, capital G, capital H. Love it if you check it out. Super grateful to all of our sponsors and super grateful to all of you here today. And with that, we're jumping into a previously, who I think Zelda's the one who's confident enough to do that today.
I think so. We'll see. We found ourselves in the big city, the Big Apple, and with a parting coin, we left our driver and entered with the three of us, still missing our darling Fern. And fortunately, we'll hopefully find her again. But we saw a dog and a family of tieflings, which Maven was very happy about, before we made our way to the nearest tavern and found a very beautiful tiefling lady and her wife, which decided to give us a hard time before we eventually secured ourselves some room and board and food. I think that's what board is. And after Eunice talking to a dog and trying to get the ins and outs of the city, she found out that there was some underhanded dealings in the sewers, as there always is. And in we speaking hard. Don't type at me. I know you're gonna do it. We secured our room, stopped in, found out what we were doing, got some food before we left, and made our way into the market, where we came to meet some red cloaked figures, which we assumed were Scarlet Brotherhood, and was confirmed by the fact that Maven speaks Sumerian? No, that's a different thing.
Sulois.
Close. I'm close. It's ancient Sumerian. She speaks ancient Sumerian. You can't tell me otherwise now. It's Sumerian.
Great, now I gotta learn ancient Sumerian.
You're speaking ancient Sumerian. You can teach me the tale of Gilgamesh. It's fine.
It's Sulois or Sulois.
Babylonian.
Welcome to the Greyhawk channel, where everyone knows all about secret Greyhawk lore and the Sumerian speech.
I tripped one of them with my tail, which was funny, and they got really pissed. And we figured out that they definitely were Scarlet Brotherhood because of Maven, which she followed them after they got really pissed because I tripped them because I saw me trip them, because I'm not sneaky, but my tail is very wily. And I picked up everything I needed for herbs and spices and making potions out of hair and teeth. when we got back, I did just that, and Maven went on her own and figured out by talking to a few people that there was definitely some underhand dealings and where to make our way through the sewers to deal with such underhanded dealings. And I believe it was a ritual, was it not? Is that right? There was a ritual going on. Thank you for nodding. Thank you for telling me that I'm right.
Something bad's gonna happen.
When she returned, she learned that the room that we were in was, in fact, a drug den, a meth lab, and smelled very heavily of incense, in which she was having a very hard time breathing through. Sorry. And we kind of just hung out in the room after that, didn't we? We scared some people.
We got some holy water.
We got some holy water. We secured a dealer for holy water.
I think Maze had actually been having premonitions of
Right.
what was about to happen, and she actually knew a little bit more about like what the consequences were going to be if we didn't do this thing now. What were those consequences again?
The end of the world, probably?
No, it was like
A lot of things were gonna die. The
Some
city was gonna get
giant-
overrun by like
yeah.
flesh golems.
Something like that. Giant creatures of flesh and gore to wander the streets.
That sounds like fun.
Thank you, Zelda. I'm gonna take over from there for you. You did great.
Thank you.
I'm
My tongue
glad-
was only in 4 or 5 knots.
Honestly, the ancient Sumerian is what got me. I think it's what got chat. Also, thank you so much to the Silver Tree who won this game of the Secret Canadian.
What do they win? What do they win?
Oh,
Where
God.
was this? It's a Canadian.
I don't know. Who said a boot? Thank you so This is going to be a fun game today. There's going to be nothing scary, nothing horrifying. We're all giggling for a good reason. Yes, they made it to the city of Darewald, north of the Dreadwood, as they had traveled south from the Lonely Tower. In there, they did go on a lot of adventures. They did meet Maze and Jessica, a powerful sorcerer, a powerful sorceress and a powerful paladin. Eunice had worked with them and discussed the dangers of the vampire in the Dreadwood. And Jessica offered to make them holy water. After that, May started to have visions of the great evil below. So Jessica said that she will be ready to help them if necessary. They are all getting ready to go into the deep sewer system to try and defeat this great evil. But before they do, we are leaving the city of Darewald. Let me switch my OBS over to here. And Miss Fern, if you could put your character right here, that would be fantastic.
Right. Oh, where was it at?
Somewhere in the middle there. I'm not too picky.
Like, what's there?
Perfect. So you have been traversing the forest for some time. The last thing you remember was being told to walk through a large cement wall. And when you entered it, it seemed to be almost immediate. The fresh air, the sunny skies, a beautiful forest, similar to one you've seen in the past, wandering. Fey creatures flitting around you, pixies nesting in your hair before flitting off. Beautiful. You don't know how long you've been gone, but it doesn't feel like it has been very long at all. Maybe an hour, 2 hours? When you find yourself at a slightly destroyed temple, seems aged perhaps. As you walk towards the staircase, you begin to sense, though, that this is perhaps not a location that is real. You see kind of shifts in reality as you take the steps upward. There is a owl, probably the size of you, sitting on a broken statue. And a young woman that you've seen before, Tiriana, sits feet in the water.
Fern would probably slowly approach, very casually, just still looking around, taking in the environment. And as she'd kind of approach, she'd kind of look between Tiriana and the owl and be like, I'm assuming I'm somewhere else now.
Tiriana looks at you, stretches back her arms and clasps them together. Well, of course you are. You're lost too. Welcome to the club. It's kind of lonely, but it's a lot of fun.
Were you the ones that brought me here?
Well, I wasn't. And she kind of gestures her arm to the owl. The lady in charge has a tendency to call us for meetings when we're still lost. It appears there are some problems, but I'm no expert, so... She kind of waves her arms up to this massive creature that is almost glowing. Roll me a perception check.
Alright, perception. Let's see. Ooh,
That's good.
it's pretty good.
With a 21, the way the light reflects off of this owl, you feel a sense of recollection. And the mace at your side begins to glow as well. So it seems you are the one who carries my mace. Very interesting.
Fern would probably unsheath it like from her hip and kind of hold it and did you want it back?
No, I don't quite need it in the position that I am in.
Oh, I'll hold on to it for you.
That would be wise. I am the spirit of the Dreadwood. Once the Archdruid, now the only thing keeping it together.
Oh. Well, I assume that I would be here for something important then, and she'd probably like straighten her back a little bit, try to present a little more like, this is a forest spirit. I worship those, so she'd probably a little less casual now.
You are fine, Fern. But your friends are in danger. I've met with them already. I've given them the warnings and the visions of death and destruction. But you are special like Tiriana, prone to disappearing through planes and times itself. I need them all to come back as quickly as possible. There will be a battle here very soon in this location. That is why I am showing it to you, so hopefully you can lead them back.
All right. I can do that.
I will do as I can to send you back to their location. But know this. If you can't defeat the enemies in Darewald, you definitely will not be able to defeat the enemies here.
I'll tell them. I'll go back.
Excellent. Step into the water, child.
And with that, she would slowly descend towards this walk slowly.
The water reaches your knees, and as it does, it begins to glow, and the light follows up your body, and all you can see is light. We then jump back into the city of Darewald, where the music is far less magical. Well, I will change that. All right. And we are back in the city of Darewald. I believe you are all still in your room. Preparing for the battle or the exploration come nightfall.
It should smell really nice now that the incense has cleared out a bit.
Yeah, but then didn't you immediately start making poisons?
I was making poisons while airing out the room.
Okay.
It shouldn't smell that bad. Poison shouldn't smell that bad. Right?
I'm fine with the way that this is now.
You're fine. How is Maven handling it?
Maven is not handling it well.
What? It smells good, does it not?
No, no. No.
It smells like a kitchen.
What kitchen have you been? I'm gonna go outside. Just let me know when you're done.
Everything is done. I have made I haven't created every poison. I could make more. Would you like more?
I think I'm good with the one you gave me. I think.
I hope it comes in handy.
I hope so too. I'm trying to pull it up. I don't remember exactly what that poison does. Me as the player, I know it's there somewhere. I'll look at it.
That if you look where the little birds are, they will tell you.
I know. I don't like the birds.
There is a little blue bird, and it tweets, and you can.
It has all of the secret information in
It'll
there.
tell you exactly what.
It's the meta pigeon.
The big blue pigeon. Wow. As all of you sit, the sky does begin to fall into night.
Right, we need to move before premonitions come to realization. Maven, what could you see of the enemy down there? Like, what are we dealing with?
I didn't go down into the sewers. I was able to trace them as they went down. I know where the entrance to the sewers are, and I know they're going deep underground. And what I've heard is that there used to be a structure or something underneath the city, like a temple or something. So they're probably headed there. Probably going to be dark and grimy. Hopefully not covered with blood this time.
All right, lead the way.
I will do what I can to remember the direction of the sewers. I know it's by Talia's house.
Was there any of the holy water left? Any at all?
I mean, we filled up our water skins. You want to take some of mine?
I have some jars left over, and the more we have, it could come in handy.
You can split off some of mine, I guess. You can take some of mine out of my water skin if you want to put it in a jar.
If we have it all, it is perfect.
Okay. Then I think we have it all.
I have everything I need.
Hold on 1 second, guys. My screen stopped working.
Oh.
I lost everything for a second there. I thought my entire computer just shut off.
Can they still hear us? Hello?
I don't know.
Hello, can you still hear us?
Yes.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
We might have to slide to a small break due to some technical difficulties as one of my screens stopped working completely. Hold on 1 second, everyone. We'll be right back with the Old Faith.
Oh, I know you can't see me wiggling my fingers as I do the transition. Never mind.
She's totally wiggling her fingers.
I'm wiggling my fingers so hard. Zelda, burn some sage. Zelda, burn the sage.
1 sec. It works. Free. I shouldn't have to tell you this, because the power of sage. And in our Apotheosis game, one of our players was having trouble getting. Talk and burn. One sec.
Yeah. No, basically, yeah, one of our players was having trouble with their getting, like, being able to stay connected to the Zoom call. And so Zelda burned Sage, and then literally nothing changed, but they were stable enough to join the stream.
See? Scrat was... He looked a little bit perturbed about it, because I feel like he was trying to help, and I was just like, listen, I'll just burn Sage. It's fine. And it worked.
Scrat believes now. We have made...
Mics are hot.
Hi.
Hey.
Hello. Sorry.
Thanks, Carl.